What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. All right, so before we really break down US30, the move that happened for today, March 25th, 2025, I want to talk about something that I've noticed that a lot of traders go through and something that I actually did not go through today. And this will help me to have a winning day because at first I was really on the verge of having a losing day. Now, before breaking it down again, even that aspect of things, right? So like, again, when it comes to trading, you're not going to win all the time, right? I know we look at social media and everyone seems as if they have a 100% win rate, but that's just cap. It's not true. I really hate that they do that. But besides that, though, so I'm saying that because, again, the first trade I took, I'm going to break it down for you guys why I took it. The first trade I took was a loss. However, the second trade I took was a W, and it wound up winning more back than I had lost for that first trade. And I wound up having a W day. So that's important because, again, like a lot of traders, what they do is that they'll take that first trade for the day. It might be a loss. They'll get discouraged. And then by getting discouraged, now you're just having a losing day. So to change that, I'm going to show you where it's like you don't want to focus on I have to have a 100% win rate. You don't want to focus on I have to have a 100% win rate. What you want to focus on is I have to follow my plan because by following my plan is going to allow me to win more than I lose. All right, so now that we have that out of the way, let's actually break down these markets. All right, so now that we're getting straight into things, as always, all the trades that I do take are posted within the Discord, and I tell them in the time as well. So also, at the time of recording, you guys can see it is currently the market is still open. We are on a 4-hour time frame for US30. All right, so let's break everything down. So you guys can see I'm going to go to the Discord, and this is in our Dow section. This right here is when I had took the trade. Let them know why I took that. First loss, and then the second trade. Let me scroll down real quick. I believe like 10 something. All right, here we go. All right, that was the last trade I had took. All right, so that's at 10:15. Let me break down each one. So if we go towards market up, I'm going to drop down to the actual 15. I'm going to drop down to the 15-minute time frame. I'm going to scroll back towards market open right before that came into play, which is right here. Now, based off of this, and I was aware, right? At the end of the day, it is at a resistance. However, like what I was looking at for my 4-hour was we had a break and retest of my 621. So ideally, I did have price going to 766 for the day, which you guys can see why I'm choosing that for my 4-hour time frame. So again, dropping back down to the 15-minute time frame, looking at this, and again, as I said, I am aware that we are at resistance. However, I was looking for a break and retest to see if this would hold. So what I did, I dropped down to the minute time frame, and what I was looking for was this right here. So the way that I go about trading, I am a breakout trader. I also do break and retest. So based off this right here, right, I do see that we have this high price cap came down and is now retesting on my higher time frame support before market comes out. So what I wanted for price to do, I want to break above this candle. Why? Because this would indicate, if you guys can see it, we have 859 right here. If we go over even to 823, we can see that that is acting as a minor resistance. So with that being said, once price came down, we hold on that high time frame support. We break over this with structure and candlestick analysis. That would be my indication that price more likely will go up, but that's not the case. And we're going to break it down in a second. All right. So then this happens. This is 929. 930 comes up. As you guys can see, we had a huge push up, right? And that also, which had gave us this move right here before the drop happened. That's a huge wick. I just want to show that real quick. Huge push up, right? However, the way that candle closed, we literally closed above 924. I'm saying 924 because that's very important. See you later. Because very important on love you on what price is going to do. So now we have that set, right? This is 930. Next candle comes up, 931. Huge ass rejection, right? And even with that, like I think it was like at this point, I think it was about like 8 pips before it hit my stop loss. I can't see right there. I think like 8 pips, but anywho, so it hit my stop loss yet. All right, so now looking at this, technically I'm not good, but I'm not great, right? I mean, I'm not great, but I'm not bad either. So it's like more so, I just have to see what price is going to do for me. Next candle comes up, this right here again, oil's door market open. This is another rejection from this area. Now, from that, I've said to myself, as long as we stay above 924, we should be great. The reason why I'm choosing 924 is because if you look at this right here, we go to the high of it, you guys can see it says 42,684. I'm going to go to 15-minute time frame and go back to that. right here, 684. So we go to 684. 684 is right here. So once we get above this, that's now showing me that this is actually not going to be a resistance holding, and more likely we're going to be a retester here, and we're going to keep going up. Go back to minute time frame. So now this right here is 932, 933 happened. Now again, you guys can see we are hovering at that candle. This one comes up as well. This right here was my indication that I should close the trade, but I did not do that. And then on top of that too, we literally had this candle right here that showed that I should close the trade. Now, it was such a fool's decision, and even in Discord, they took those sales off of that when we were breaking it down. But even looking back at it, right? So as you guys don't see the other screen, but I have two screens. I have one screen that shows the 15-minute time frame, and this screen shows the minute time frame. Now, what I did was a clown move. Like I literally I have both screens showing the minute time frame, and I don't like to do that again. I like to show in real time what I'm looking at, because as you guys notice, when I'm breaking down these markets, I like to show looking at the actual numbers, which is price. And why? Because it makes it easy for me to go to each time frame back and forth and see what's holding and why and so forth. Why? Because I use minute time frame for entries. But anywho, so this happens, and I got stopped out. Right, so clearly see why I got stopped out. So that right there was very unfortunate. But besides that, though, it's like I could have easily been like, you know what, damn, my stop loss hit, I'm done for the day. But I did not do that. Right, what I did was I wanted to see another opportunity that goes in my way, and I could take that. At this point, I would not take this trade. Why? Because I don't sell into support. It doesn't make sense. And I know a lot of traders do that. They either sell into support or they buy into resistance. I don't think that's a wise decision, mainly because it is an idea of FOMO trading, right? So you don't want to actually do that. What you want to do is let price come to support or let price come to resistance, and let price give you an idea that price will either continue going up or will continue going down. So again, it's like, is there's no need. You don't have to go and aim to catch every single movement of price, because realistically, you're just not going to do that. It doesn't make sense for you to go that route. All right, my next entry, I believe it was 10:15. Right, it was 10:15. So let me actually speed up to that real quick and show why. Right, this right here was all right. So now we have this rejection, right? So I'm going to back down to the minute time frame and show what I had saw. So we see the 15. We can clearly see we have a controlling candle at 6:15 holding. Price that came down, came towards London, which is also my higher time frame support. If I can go over here, you guys can see why we're holding on there. I utilize that candle or the 4-hour time frame. That right there is from Monday, March 10th at 10 a.m. So we're going to go back down to the 15 and then drop down to the minute. So you guys can see where we at. Oh, oops. My bad. All right, so now we back over here, right? So now we can see the details of that. We're going to drop, we can see the actual pattern formation. We're going to drop down to the minute time frame and see the details of that. So we drop down to the minute time frame, and this is most important, guys. Remember, this right here is 6:15, right? So we're going to drop down to the minute time frame and go towards what? 6:15. Right? So we can see how the whole thing is playing out. Now, if we continue this, and we go towards 10:15, right? We're also on a higher time frame support. I'm now waiting until price confirms to me that we're going up. I did see this candle. However, again, this right here to me will be a FOMO trade. Why? Because all this is a bullish candle on support. There's no confirmation to me that goes my plan that this is going to go up. Now, I waited for price to confirm that this is going to go up. And again, you have 10:07, and then on top of that, the best one that we have after that is actually 10:15. The reason why I chose that is because if we look at this, right, this candle right here at 9:49, that's what helped push price down to support. So we came back up, resets as well, came back up again. At this point, a reversal pattern, no continuation. And I've backed this plenty of times, literally 10:12, 10:13, and 10:14. When we have this and we don't have a continuation from the downside from like 10:10, more likely price is now showing that a minor support is holding, and we are going to push up with that bullish candle, which we have right here at 10:15. So I took that candle, and this right here, again, it took a little time, but ideally we got right back into 9:24 candle. I'm going to speed this up real quick, and that shit just fucking held, man. Got me upset. It really did. Put a line there so you guys can see this whole thing holding. Actually, I'll put a little zone there. I'm utilizing this high. I'm just taking this low. I'm just dragging over here. And we can see, guys, like this. I'm going to jump for 15, go back and forth. You can see this whole shit is just holding. And I'm like, bro, like I should have closed the trade so many times. I think like this rejection, I should have closed the trade. And it was one more where it's like, come on, definitely that trade. It was over here, right? This right here is now showing we have 11:15. And the reason why I should have closed this right here is because on a 15-minute time frame, this is legit a railroad pattern on resistance. So it's like, bro, why did you think it's going to keep going up? But ideally, I have my stop in profit. It was based off of this area over here. And the reason why, because if I go to 15, if I go back to the past, this right here from yesterday's Monday 345 high, if we go to it, it says 641. So we go to minute time frame and go towards 641, which is right over here. So you guys notice how we are playing with that acting as a support, even over here. You can see that as well, how we are acting as support based off of that 15-minute from yesterday. You guys can see that. So more so than I said it too. It's like I want to close this trade because I think it's a sell, but nothing's confirming to me that it's a sell yet. And literally, I need a break of that to confirm it was a sell. And yeah, that happened. But overall, though, now it was a W day. But again, imagine if I took that first loss and then from there I was like, you know what? Damn, fuck this shit. I'm done trading, or F this shit, or F this, or whatever. So notice if I said that, right? And then from there I'm like, man, like trading's not working for me. Today's not my day, and so forth. And it's like, nah, bro. It's like sometimes you're just going to lose trades, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's just a part of the game, and we have to accept that as traders that you're not going to have a 100% win rate. I don't care what you see on social media. A lot of people are lying. Like, you have to understand that your plan is not designed for you to win 100%. Your plan is designed for you to win more than you lose. So because of that, if you lose your first trade, don't stress it. Just identify why you lost that trade and then move on to the next trade. At the end of the day, you're only as great as your next trade. All right, so that is today's breakdown of US30. If you guys want to breakdowns like this on a daily basis or even trade live with us, click the link in my bio, join TPS Discord. And until next time, guys, peace out.